In this video, I'm going to show you how to make, that's where I put this, something sneaky. All right, so this is going to be a bookshelf that I'm going to mount to my wall. But what I want to be able to do is, if this is lined with books, be able to have a sneaking compartment in the back side that I'm going to be able to access and then hide things, whatever that is. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is flip it on its face and then build the sneaky box on the back side. Lay the edge of this with some wood glue, and then put it into place. Now I have some tracks here. This is actually going to be where the faux back is going to be. And so I'm going to line these sides on the top side of that because I want to be able to put that back in and out. Tack that into place, make sure it's not infringing on the tracks. I'm going to go ahead and wipe out this glue squeeze right now while I have access to it. And I'm going to repeat on the other side. While I'm repeating that process on the other sides, let me give you a little bit of information. This one bookshelf is part of a much larger library I've been building over several videos. I love utilizing wasted space as storage and love even more to have hidden storage. If you're needing a place to stash items, then watch the video on how to build a floating bookshelf. Then you can apply this method to turn it into a sneaky hiding spot. I went ahead and put this back panel in. Give me something to align to, but it should line up everywhere. Well, then it's just so hard to get it to not blow out. No blowouts, that's nice. Okay, got a back, got a box, got a faux box, got a real box. That's cool. That's a big box to hide stuff in. One thing to consider in my situation is I have access to the back side of my wall. It's my attic, meaning I have this big, large open space to build such a large sneaky compartment. This is lucky for me, but not common. In most cases, you're not gonna have access to the back side of the wall, meaning you're gonna have a limited depth of 3.5 inches to work with, so that you would have to modify the box to only be 3 to 3.25. Which I think is still a decent amount of space to hide things. This will be what's exposed, and then all of this is going to be hidden behind the drywall. In my case, it's going to be in my attic. Okay, now the opening mechanism is going to be a magnet. This is the back side. This is the back side of the cubby. So I'm just going to glue on a magnet here. Let that sit for a few minutes. And then, right now I just have a scrap piece of wood that I attach another magnet to. In the future, this is going to be a trinket that will sit on the bookshelf. Okay, magnet, magnet. So that goes in here. And then I have something to put it in with. So now this is just going to be the bookshelf. You can put little trinkets or whatever on it. But then if I want to access whatever it is I'm going to be hiding back here, I can lay that down, access it, and then only myself and my 1.5 million followers are going to know about it. Moving over to installing it, I first cut a hole in the drywall the size of the hidden compartment. I'm using a rock saw, which are cheap and easy to make cuts into drywall. Then I remove the insulation in that area. Okay, sneaky box. We're actually going to start with the
cabinets now on here and pa, 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 pa.
Now you could do this process for a standalone floating bookshelf. However, mine is part of a larger bookshelf arrangement. The normal ones are hung on a French cleat, and then this one is just pressed directly into the hole in the wall.
Nice. Okay, so then the idea was this will be a trinket with a magnet on it, and I can bring it around my head and stuff, and then put it back in place, and then this will go somewhere. That's pretty sneaky.
Here is a look at the final outcome of the space and the compartment. I have made quite a few things now with hidden features, so if you're also into building things with sneaky compartments, then check out the playlist I've assembled for you down below. I have also left you a link to the entire Library Loft series if you want to see how I built this amazing space.